The Hate You Give هو اسم الفيلم اللي بدأ عرضه في أمريكا وعامل ضجة كبيرة جدا بسبب إنه بيتكلم عن قضايا التفرقة العنصرية في أمريكا ضد السود، بالذات كمان تعامل رجال الشرطة السيء معاهم، بالتحديد في ولاية أتلانتا. الفيلم مقتبس من رواية بنفس الاسم حققت مبيعات كبيرة جدا في أمريكا.
وسبق للفيلم إنه ترشح لجائزة الجمهور في مهرجان تورونتو، ورغم البداية الضعيفة للفيلم في شباك التذاكر، لكن النقاد ادوله 8 من 10 في تقييم IMDb، وهو تقييم عالي جدا بالنسبة للموقع ده.
My name is Star. 2 R's. Daddy named me that. Garden Heights. Mama and Daddy says our life is here because our people are here. We got Mr. Rubin's barbecue, Mr. Lewis's barbershop, and Daddy's store. The high school is where you go to get jumped, high, or pregnant. We don't go there. Williamson is another world, so when I'm here, I'm Star version 2.
Yo, those kicks are lit.
Basically, Williamson Star doesn't give anyone a reason to call her ghetto, and I hate myself for doing it. No. No, I was pretty fully committed to it the whole time, because I felt so impassioned to be, because the book was so amazing, and like this project, like, man, my whole heart was in it, everyone's heart was in it, you know, so it was hard for anyone on set to kind of get out of it once we were done for the day. So sometimes we just kind of stayed in it. But yeah, I definitely had to have a little process. I had to have an exorcism of Star once I got back home and kind of like let her go and let like the whole process go, which was hard because it came with a lot of feelings. And it wasn't until later that I realized I was still carrying some of them.
I get those goosebumps every time.
What's up? Where you been at?
Man, I know you be hanging with all the white kids.
Yeah, when you're not around, when you go that day.
Out of the car.
Yo, Star, you okay?
Go back where he told you. Khalil, I'm not playing. Go back where... What did you do?
Yeah, I think the most difficult thing to shoot was probably the shooting of Khalil. That was very difficult. It was very emotional. We've seen it a lot on television. We've seen it a lot on YouTube. But when you actually emotionally go through the beats and go through the emotional shift that's in that scene, it becomes very emotional. Also, you feel like you're carrying a lot of weight because you know you got to get that scene right, and also you become a vessel for the families and the people that are left behind. You become a vessel for them, so you have a lot of responsibility to get it right. But at the same time, you know, it's inside your emotion. The emotions is there.
Today, Garden Heights is reeling after the shooting of a 17-year-old black teenager by a white police officer.
We live in a complicated world.
It doesn't seem that complicated to me.
No, I did, and I played it cool, I think, you know. I have to say, like, with Common, that was, like, one of the big ones. When George told me on the phone that he cast Common as Uncle Carlos, I freaked out. I didn't freak out on the phone. I freaked out after the conversation because I'm such a huge fan of his work. And I was actually working on my second book, which is inspired by one of his songs. And so it was one of those moments. And then when I met him, he acted like he was starstruck by me because he loved the book. So I feel like I've made it now.
Violence, brutality. It's the same story, just a different name.
It's best if she don't talk to Father.
You're threatening her.
It's about more than just Khalil.